We all know the expression that says, you're only limited by your imagination. At the Future Group, we believe that with Pixotope, this is finally true. Pixotope gives you the absolute freedom to create anything, from broadcast graphics and AR objects to full-on virtual studio productions. Virtual studios allow you to think outside the box in terms of your storytelling and let you create a big feel even from a very small studio like this one. This here is much better, right? So it's easy to think about a virtual studio as simply a replacement of your practical set, but a virtual studio can be so much more than just an expensive matte painting. Every single pixel in the scene is a data point that can be controlled through an external data source. So this set can be turned into anything based on whatever data you feed it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start with something simple like inset screens. So the screen coming up here is of course not really here, but these screens can still be used for video integration of pre-recorded clips or even live feeds. That's us right there. That's pretty amazing. That's a live feed. Pixotope's routing the signal outside of the engine, preserving the full quality of the actual feed. So video is one thing, but most media productions also require all sorts of real-time motion graphics. So with Pixotope, you can expand on your existing pipeline, or you can simply replace your current solutions. Let's go ahead and add a ticker to our screens. So this live stock market information coming in from New York Stock Exchange, and it's being fed through Pixotope's data hub and transformed into motion graphics, all in real time. Any object can be fed with live data through Pixotope's data hub and moved, whether that's classic broadcast graphics or on virtual surfaces. These are all fully customizable elements, and they're all seamlessly integrated into our platform. Now, let's move on to flexibility and cost, and the fact that with Pixotope, you can dramatically reduce the real estate needed for your productions and get more mileage out of your floor space and your studio equipment. To demonstrate, let's change things up a little and let's move on to our broadcast studio. So these changes you're seeing here can be made on the fly using our single user interface, Director. Director serves as a central command module of the Pixotope platform, allowing you to easily control all aspects of production.
Hey Dot, what's up?
Hey, Phil, can I cut in for a second?
My name's
Hi
not
folks,
Phil.
I'm Dot. I'm a virtual character, and I live right here inside Pixotope. I'm being driven using live motion capture by David, who is right over there. Say hi, David. Pixotope offers multiple features that help integrate AR graphics, such as me, incredibly well within the physical world. If you look at my gorgeous chrome joints, you might notice they are reflecting the booth around us. The environment is lighting me, and I'm casting precise shadows on the green screen behind me.
I think we've spent enough time indoors. Norwegians love the outdoors. So let me take you on a trip to our neighborhood just outside of Oslo. This is where the magic happens. Here we develop cutting-edge tools to tackle real-life production problems. This is Nidalen, home of the Future Group's headquarters. As a market leader in real-time visual effects, we know visual fidelity is key, and so the underlying Unreal Engine within Pixotope allows us to push this to the edge of innovation. Just look at the details as we move the camera around the scene. With Pixotope, photorealism really is achievable. We're feeding the scene weather information through Data Hub, which in turn changes the scene using the Unreal Blueprint system. Norway has all kinds of exciting weather, and it changes on a dime, really affecting how a scene looks. I mean, take a look at this. We've quickly gone from a beautiful sunny day to a gray, foggy setting, and all of a sudden Norway is looking a lot more ominous, right? Let's take another example. Rain. The only data we need is precipitation and temperature. Again, note how this affects everything in the scene, both in front and around me. Now, it wouldn't be Norway without a healthy dose of snow. So let's bring down the temperature and see what happens. Snow forms, grass and leaves turn yellow, and birds fly south as the whole landscape is freezing over. So with winter coming, let's move on into the heat of a live sports event. Pixotope is a versatile solution adept at handling the wide range of challenges that come with doing live broadcasts. So earlier, I took you through some on-air broadcast graphics. Now let me show you a couple of new and more interesting ways to display information. During this year's recent Super Bowl broadcast by CBS, the Future Group created live data infographics with Pixotope. And remember, that was all rendered real-time to air. Football is a fast-paced contact sport and injuries can happen. Keeping a tally is one approach, but with Pixotope you can instead visualize actions and really drive home what the numbers mean. Notice how we're not limited to the camera tracking data, but we can freely explore the environment and create impossible camera moves. We can, of course, at any time, jump back into a track camera.